like this.
What's up YouTube, it's Jayefrosty here bringing you guys another video. Before you watch this video, make sure to add me on Snapchat for updates and more content. Also, while you're at it, make sure you check out my Twitter, which as you can see I do not use all that much, but I will be in the near future. And of course, make sure to follow me on Instagram. I definitely use that platform the most. Now without any further interruption, let's get right into the video. What's going on guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Jayefrost, and today I'm giving you a review on the Yeezy 700 Mnvn in the new Honeyflux colorway. And guys, definitely make sure you like and subscribe. So liking the video helps with the algorithm and it pushes the video so other people can get the same content you're seeing. And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any further content that I'm releasing. Also turn on the notification bell so you know every time I post, right when I post. And aside from that, make sure you follow me on all my social media. Every time I post a video on here, I make a post about it so you can click the link and get right to it. So before you even continue this video, make sure all that's done. Make sure you do all those and you can finish the video after. This is actually my first time doing a review on this silhouette, so this is actually gonna be my first personal time taking a deep look into this shoe. The 700 Mnvn retails for $220 US, same as the 350 V2s, which is interesting because there's actually a difference in price between the 700 V1s and the V2s, which are $300 US. Recently, they brought them down to 240, but originally they're 300. Now the 700 V3s, from what we can tell, there's no boost in the 700 V3, so that's something that helped them cut costs and bring the price down. So although the Mnvn does retail for 220, they also still have the boost. So we're gonna go more into that. So this is actually an unboxing. I have not looked at them in person yet. These were ordered directly from Adidas on the Confirmed app. Now the difference between these and some other ones that actually I've never seen this way, it was not a raffle, it was not a drawing. It was basically a first come, first serve, which I had no clue that they were gonna do. And I didn't understand it while it was happening, but I'm glad they did it because I was able to copy pretty easily. But honestly, these are still available. So these released on September 20th, 2021. These are still available a week later. So basically they just arrived today, which is 6 days after the release, and they're still available. They still have them on JD Sports, and they still have some places. So of course on like StockX or Go to whatever, the price is pretty much retail, maybe a little more and then plus fees. So if for some reason they don't have your size on the Adidas website or whatever, you can go on StockX and pretty much get them for retail anyway in whatever size you need. If you plan on reselling these, I'm sorry, it's not happening. You're not making anything from these. In fact, you'll probably be losing money, honestly. So this is definitely something you either want to keep to wear or keep to hold. So this is an unboxing, so I've not looked at them myself yet. This is the first look together. So you got your regular box, 700 on the top, boost on the side. And honestly, I wasn't paying attention when I was looking at the V3s since they do not have boost. I'm assuming they do not have boost right here. So I'm gonna double check and look at that, but I didn't notice that when I was looking, so we'll see that later. But then you have your 700 Mnvn, made by Adidas and the Adidas logo. Nothing new. And then you got your size tag right here. These are US 11.5. Okay, so these are the first look at the shoes. I'm looking at them for the first time with you. And the first thing I noticed is that I knew these had the infinity lacing. So that's the infinity lacing system where you cannot tie and untie your shoes. So it's basically a slip-on shoe. To tighten it, I guess you just pull this and whatever, but you can't really loosen it too much or tighten it too much. Pretty much just slip it on. Now, the thing about this is, since you really can't loosen or tighten these, you really have to get your size because these are gonna fit a little snug. So if you don't like your stuff fitting too snug, I would definitely go up half a size, as did I. Even though I've never had these before, I have heard about that. So I'm gonna try them on, but at the end of the day, you do wanna go up half a size. That's the general rule for these. Maybe even a full if you got wide feet. If you have narrow feet and you actually like your stuff snug, then you probably wanna get true to size. So we'll start off with the top of the shoe. Now the upper is different from any other Yeezy that we've seen, but by now I'm sure you guys know this is not the first colorway of the Mnvn, but this upper material is like a light polyester. It kind of feels like some some basketball shorts or something like that. That's the best I can explain it. If you know what polyester feels, kind of like, you know, like some track pants and different things like that, but it's a light polyester, but it still seems somewhat durable. Now that may be something that helps cut costs as well. The reason these can retail for $220, because you know they're still gonna make their money regardless. So if they brought it down to $220 for a 700, then pretty sure they didn't have to pay as much to make these as the other one. There's no leather, where that's different. There's no suede or leather or anything like that. Just so maybe that helped. Maybe this cheaper material, not as premium, lower cost, which would definitely make sense because this is definitely less premium. You can just feel it. The interesting thing with these that I always like, that I've always seen different from the other shoes, it's a big 700 going across the side of the upper. On the outside of the shoe, on the inside, you have nothing. But on the outside, it's big 700 and it is reflective with the 3M. You can see it's reflective kind of already without the flash, but I'm gonna show you a picture with the flash right here. Regardless of it being reflective or not, the lettering is silver, which is not the case on all of them. Because on the triple black ones, the 700 on the side is also black, which in case you can't really see it from far away, you have to have the flash to see it. These you're gonna see flash or not, so I think that's pretty cool. I think they should have probably did this like silver, or maybe even a little lighter silver or whatever, on the all black ones as well, so you can see it regardless. But either way, it's pretty cool touch. If this side was like the inside, then that's just too, nah. This really makes the shoe, honestly. This is the first thing that everybody saw and they're like, okay, that was a little different. Since I said these do have infinity lacing, this is like a bungee cord. Like these are very thick laces. This isn't like the V3s, very thick, very tough. But the difference between these and the 700 V3s and some other 350s that have the infinity lacing, this box did not come with extra laces on the inside. So there are no laces you can switch these out with. I'm sure you can buy your own. I don't see why not. You can buy your own, but they do not come with the laces. So I assume it's really meant for you to keep these on. Like I said, these laces seem more durable than the other ones anyway. You can never go wrong with being able to tie your shoes, honestly, but this is definitely not a bad look on this particular shoe. On the 350s and any other Yeezys that originally come with the regular laces, I'm not a big fan of the infinity lacing, so I'm glad they didn't start doing that with every single other release. On the insole, you have your Adidas Performance logo next to the Yeezy branding on a black sole with gray lettering. So nothing weird there, that goes with the rest of the shoe. Go down a little lower. Seemingly all 700s pretty much have this little piece on the back. On this particular model, I'm not sure exactly what material it is. It feels like some type of hard plastic, and it is very durable, you can feel it. And it has more of these 3M hits on it, so that will reflect as well with the flash. On the front, you have what they call a no-sew finish or something like that, so it is not sewn in, but rather glued on. So honestly, it doesn't make a difference to me, but I'm sure they use the strongest glue they have, but it doesn't really make a difference to me with the knit or the sew. These two black parts right here also have some reflective hits on them, so I like that. And then they have a little more of a mustard yellow or gold on the front toe. Going down a little lower, as with the 700 V1s, V2s, not the V3s, but the 700 V1s and V2s, you have your basically 700 sole. It has pretty much not changed throughout the whole 700 line. On this colorway, it's all black, which I like on this for sure. Most, if not all, of the Mnvns have an all black midsole, which I'm definitely a fan of. You can't go wrong with the black on the midsole, and no matter what color the upper is, the black will go with it just fine. On the bottom, the outsole is also black. And like I said in the beginning of the video, you do have boost on the outsole. So you're gonna have your windows on the outsole with the exposed white boost on the inside, as always, as all the other 700s, but they won't show dirt as easy as other shoes. So the black definitely can't go wrong. The outsole and the midsole is black. So if these are really getting dirty, it'd have to be somewhere on like the yellow. And even so, that high typically doesn't even get that dirty anyway. So you're pretty much good with these. These are definitely gonna be a durable shoe that you can wear long term. And we like that with any shoe. These two oval shapes right here on both sides, on the inside and the outside of the shoe, are also reflective. So there's a lot of reflective hits on this shoe. Like I said, on every Yeezy, they have some type of reflective something. Honestly, the more the better to an extent. Like the reflective versions of the shoes in general, those are the limited ones. Those are the ones everybody wants. They sell for more, and they're just a little bit cooler, a little bit more different. So you can never go wrong with the reflective hits. So the Mnvns always have a lot of it on it. Like 350s don't usually have that much, so that's always good to see. Unlike what it actually looks like, this is not a sock liner on the inside. The tongue is very thick and like a plush material, so that's gonna be comfortable for your ankles and the bridge of your foot. You got glue marks on the toe box. Other than that, I did not see much glue, which is always good. You got a little bit on your midsole, outsole, nothing really to trip about. You're gonna get that probably on every shoe, not even just Adidas shoes, but really any shoe. You're probably gonna have some type of manufacturer stuff like that. Just something that like they let slide. I don't see why they wouldn't. It's not that big of a deal. Nobody should really trip on that. So real quick, going back to how these are still available. It has been 6 days since the release, and they still have almost every size on the original app confirmed where people were getting them from. I wonder if they just made so many of these, or do people really not like them like that? Because if people don't like them, like I can understand, but I personally like them. But how many pairs could they have possibly made for really any Yeezy to last 6 days and almost every size on more than one website? That's interesting to me. The resale is definitely done on these. Like it's done. You might as well cancel the resale on these at least for the next year or so. So basically, when they released at whatever 9 a.m. Central Time or something like that. So I was on ready. Now 9 a.m. I just went on and I was like, all right, join. I'm thinking I'm joining a raffle. So I'm putting my information in. I put it in right at 9, but literally after I finished putting it in and putting in the payment information, it literally just said confirmed. And I'm like, what? I'm thinking it's gonna tell me in like 30 minutes to an hour if I won or not, but it's not a raffle. It was based off the, like I said, first come, first serve. If I got them off confirmed and at 9 o'clock or whenever they released and they're still available, just let me know. Did anybody miss? Like somebody let me know, did anybody not get it confirmed on the confirmed app for these right here? Because if not, I'm not understanding. That's kind of impossible. They still have them, but you took an L. Somebody let me know, did everybody take W's on these? Literally everybody? So technically there shouldn't have been one person who took an L on these on confirmed. If anybody did take any L's on these on confirmed, the only thing I can think of is that after the original release, they restocked a whole lot more, like a couple hours later or so. So that would make a little more sense. If anybody took an L on these, please let me know. That'd be very interesting to hear. So I know I've been saying I'm gonna do my full Yeezy collection for this year, at least like an updated thing for this year. And literally it should have been out, but every time I'm about to do it, I get another pair. So it definitely is coming. It's coming soon. 2021 is not over, but I'm not gonna wait till the end of the year to do it. Honestly, I don't even plan on grabbing too much else, and I actually wanna sell some of them too, so stay tuned for that. More content coming soon, of course. And as always, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.